So who's your mama? Are you Catholic? Can you make a roux? It's not just a series of intrusive questions you might find yourself being asked should you find yourself starting to date somebody new in South Louisiana. No, it's actually one of the greatest cookbook titles ever conceived for a South Louisiana cookbook. And the credit goes to Chef Marcelle Bienvenu, who came out with her book in 1992. That was actually volume 1, and later, volume 2. And it's from this cookbook that I'm going to pull my latest Mirliton recipe, stuffed Mirliton. But this is different. It gives you the option of cooking it traditionally with your shrimp or with ham and an option of adding some cheddar cheese. And that's the way I'm going to try it this time. So stay tuned and find out how to make Chef Marcelle Bienvenu's stuffed Mirliton. The ingredients are 4 Mirlitons, 1½ cups of cubed day-old bread, 4 teaspoons of butter, 1 cup of finely chopped onions, a teaspoon of minced garlic, a ½ cup of chopped celery, 1 egg, salt and cayenne pepper to taste, 1 pound of chopped ham, a ½ cup of grated sharp cheddar cheese, and buttered breadcrumbs. Wash and cut the Mirliton in half lengthwise. Cover with cold water in a large saucepan, bring to a boil and simmer until tender for about 30 minutes. Boil, baby, boil. Remove from the water and cool until they're easy to handle. Remove the seed and discard, and then carefully scoop out the pulp, leaving the skin intact and set aside. Chop the Mirliton pulp. Soak the bread in a little water or milk until soft, and then squeeze out the excess liquid. Melt the butter in a large skillet over medium heat. Add the onions, garlic, and celery, and cook stirring until the vegetables are soft for 5 to 6 minutes. Add the pulp, bread, egg, and season with salt and cayenne. Add the ham and cheese and cook for about 5 minutes. Stir it until the cheese melts completely and the mixture thickens. Remove from the heat and stuff into Mirliton shells, topped with buttered breadcrumbs. And then bake in a preheated 350-degree oven for 20 minutes or until lightly brown. Check it out. So I gotta tell you folks, that recipe really turned out fabulous. Chef Marcelle hit it out of the park with that one. And my family, who's had quite a few Mirliton recipes over the years, actually kind of preferred that one. I don't know whether sometimes seafood can be a little overwhelming, but in this particular case, the ham and cheddar, they were just on mark. And the reason I chose that recipe was because this year, Chef Marcelle is re-releasing the book in a new format. The book is basically an homage to her family. It's part family photo album, family storybook memoir, and of course, recipe book. And it's full of pictures of her family in black and white, from her growing up in the first issue to most of her nieces and nephews. You may even see a future governor in this one. The new edition comes out, you can't miss it. Instead of the traditional brown and beige, what you'll see is a bright pink cover, and you can't miss it in the store. So it just comes out this past October 2024, and it's got a beautiful picture of Chef Marcelle on the cover and a lot of new pictures inside with the recipes. Some of them, they're all the same recipes. She's had to kind of go back and tweak them because there was a few little edits that had to be made. But nonetheless, they're all the recipes from the first book, I believe, are in there, and it's kind of a little bit of an expanded edition. So it also has pictures of the recipes themselves. And in fact, if you'd like to learn more about Chef Marcelle Bienvenu and the reissuing of the cookbook, you can check out an interview my cousin Jeremy Hubbell and I did on the Rainy Cajun podcast with Chef Marcelle Bienvenu. I'll put a link in the description below, and watch it and let us know what you think. Chef Marcelle is a wonderful treasure for South Louisiana and the queen of Cajun cuisine. You can't go wrong with getting a copy either of the old version or the new version of her Who's Your Mama, Are You Catholic, and Can You Make a Roux? So check it out, let me know what you think. So if you own the book or tried the recipe before, please drop a comment in the comment section below. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe to the David J. Hubbell YouTube channel. Like I said, I've been promising Mirliton recipes for a while, so this first one in a couple of years. So hopefully I can be a little more diligent in the next few months. Appreciate it, and I will see you next time.